I have a 44 double D bust and I'm about 172 centimeters tall. So that's kind of in the tall, like the average tall sort of height. I've tended to hide my bust in loose flowing clothes, and I recently tried a figure flattering dress and I was quite amazed. I do look busty, but in proportion. Why is this? This is actually because when we have a large bust, when we wear things that are more loose, the fabric goes off them and actually just hangs down and we lose the rest of your body. So it can actually make you look larger. We often think we're hiding under something loose, when in fact having something that's a little bit more fitted, fitted to your figure like the dress was, actually brings everything back in. And yes, you will look busty, but you're going to look busty anyway. You're really not hiding it. And there are other ways of making your bust look smaller without wearing big baggy clothes. So this is why actually having things more tailored, and I certainly know this from my years of having an outsized bust, was that having things that actually came back in under the bust and were more tailored and more fitted to the body actually gave me a better shape and I looked slimmer in them. Now, of course, if you have a big bust, there are some great, really easy ways of making your bust appear smaller. One is a slightly lower neckline. Now, just down to where the top of the cleavage is, not below that. But a lower neckline, a high neckline, it will tend to make your bust look like a shelf. Number two is large scale necklaces. These were my best friend and I still love them, so I continue to wear them, but great at making your bust look smaller because there is an illusion of scale that when you put something large next to something that is large, it actually looks smaller. We want to, versus if we put something small and delicate, it actually makes the thing next to it appear larger. So larger scale necklaces is a brilliant way of doing it. They are two very easy ways of making your large bust appear smaller, and then go for those more fitted things. Think about even in your looser flowing things, even just putting some darts in below the bust to bring the fabric back in will actually improve the look of those garments for you. So hopefully those tips help. There's lots of different things you can think of, and do head over to the blog. I've got lots of ideas. If you search up large bust, you'll find lots of blog posts. If you search up V-shape, if that is your issue, I've also got lots of blog posts. And what was the other question today? I have forgotten. Even things like jeans and what jeans shapes work as well, and just how to look more feminine, just a bit more about what is feminine dressing. And of course, I go very deeply into what the feminine dressing personality style is, and you can find more out about that in my personality style kind of quiz, if that's something that gives you some ideas. If you get your feminine kind of information, personality dressing style information, you will also find out more tips, and I've got a free style quiz. So if you head over to the blog and click on personal style quiz, you will get to go through that and find out what is your core style, and this will help you understand more about what is the basis of your style, because we're all a mix. We'll have a bunch of different ways we want to dress, and we'll have some, comfortable, relaxed, and possibly some dramatic, or possibly some feminine, or more classic, whatever it might be for you. We mix them together, but we often have a kind of core style that if that's missing, we don't ever feel quite right in our clothes. But of course, we do use all the personality dressing styles in how we dress. And of course, if you want to go really deeply into the kind of personality dressing styles, that is in my 7 Steps to Style program, which gives you kind of all the style fundamentals. So if you're struggling with your style and you're not sure where to start, that is the place to start. It's full of all the information you really need that you were never taught at school. It gives you your style education. Thank you for your questions, and thank you for watching, and I'll chat to you again soon. Bye for now.